It's a holiday is celebrated by my family as if it was Christmas. I come from a long union activist background. Many of my family members are members of the IAM. My father is a retired IAM member, my sister, my brother, my uncle, and my father's father was an activist and officer with the Longshoremen's Union. So growing up as a kid, we celebrated Labor Day was a big deal. We talked about union activism, we talked about workers' rights, we talked about it at the dinner table, and this day means the world to me. We have had a tremendous opportunity in the last month and a half to visit probably nearly 2,000 of our members. And it is a time when there are a lot of anxieties and concerns. We're coming off a pandemic, or maybe not, and nobody really knows. Things are very up and down, and so now more than ever, our members are concerned about their jobs, they're concerned about their safety, and they look to their union to give them a sense of security. If what we're doing by walking and talking and trying to answer their questions accomplishes that, then I think we've done something that's big for them. More importantly, I think it's important that we hear what their concerns are and we try to address them. And by being in the field, not just with me, but with representatives of our organization at all levels. I've talked about this in the past. It's important that we all work together, our locals, our districts, our international. And when we go out collectively together and we can be available to our members, they get to see everything that's out there fighting and supporting them. Big topic right now is vaccinations. We're trying to figure out some solutions to that. We're working with the companies that we represent, their employees. Those are big ticket items. We're in the middle of negotiations on several of our carriers, negotiations that have been going on for years. Now, we've only been in these positions, and I've only been in this spot for about 2.5 months, but we're making tremendous strides. We've finished one of those contracts. We have others that I think we're very close to getting done. And we're putting a new face on transportation. We're taking it in a new direction. I think we're being much more proactive. Communications is huge. People live in a communication world now, and they want to hear from their leadership. They want to see their leadership. We're making it a priority that we get that done, not just by being available in the workplace, but doing things like we're doing today. You'll see more information coming to you, whether it's by video or by social media, or it's by something you get in the mail. We're going to get our information out to you so that you know what's happening in your organization and directly what's happening to you on your property. And we're going to make sure that we're available to you so that if you see something and you have questions, we have people to get you some answers. Those are the type of things we're making a priority. I think we've taken this position when it comes to collective bargaining, that the idea that it's this race to the bottom is over for us. I think that whatever the idea was in the past is gone. We have to build on the contracts we're negotiating now, and you're going to see that every time. One contract, the next contract, if today you have the best contract in the industry, I hope it's not the best contract in the industry tomorrow. Because the contract we negotiate tomorrow is going to be better than that, and the next one will be better than that, and the next one will be better than that. So when it's time for you to negotiate again, you're going to be up at a level that's even higher than that. The rail is very dear to me. I think it's very dear to this organization. I mean, they started this over 120 some years ago, and I think that it's important that they know the place that they hold in this organization. I had a unique opportunity to work with the railroads a few years ago for about a year, and it was very enlightening. And so I think I have a unique perspective that many don't on just what's happening there with our members. They're being decimated by precision railroading. They've had difficulties over the years with their contracts. We're committed to fighting that fight for them, whether it's legislatively or at the table. And so for the railroad members that we have out there, I see you and I hear you, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure you're at the forefront of what we're doing. I don't know that people realize just what a huge part that the air and rail play to our, not just our union, but this country, our economy. For this union, I mean, clearly they are a massive percentage, a massive portion of what is of our membership. But they've also been the frontline people to move goods, to move people, to keep really the economy rolling in this country. You know, I think that they're underappreciated, and we need to recognize them more often. I'd like to thank actually all of our representatives out there that are fighting the fight every day, whether it's our local shop steward or committeeman or local lodge president. Our district reps are handling arbitrations and collective bargaining. Our district presidents are leading those fights, and all of them, I just want to say I thank you and I appreciate all that you do. What you do is underappreciated, but none of this happens without you. So thank you for whatever you're doing out there as district or local leaders, union representatives. I appreciate you. I know we've had a lot of struggles. I know this is a unique year. We've been through a lot, and the labor movement has been through an unbelievable journey. But I think we'll look back, we'll grow stronger, we'll learn from this, and at the end of the day, we'll have a lot of Labor Days to celebrate, and this will be part of that.